Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while, Casey. It's been a while, but we are back for another round of the Moobara football show, the first show of the year. First show of the year. We have been away for a while. We had to celebrate Christmas. We also needed a holiday and stuff. It's glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. Since our last show, Casey.
So much has happened.
So much has happened.
Oh my goodness.
I know it's not fresh right now, but in the minds of a lot of football fans, that this is a big thing that happened. Jose Mourinho getting the sack. Okay. I know we've been away, but when you got the news that Jose Mourinho was sacked, what was going through your mind?
It ruined my holiday because I was hoping that he'll be there until the end of the season. I mean, I did say that his career hinged on the Liverpool match because, again, United's perspective, losing to Liverpool is a big deal.
Yep.
So I knew you had your doubts then, but now I think that I had a lot of Manchester United fans thanking Liverpool for it happening as well.
Well, I think the final straw was the manner that he took the defeat. It was again Mourinho. It was about him, and not the team. I won 3 titles, blah blah blah. We don't give a shit anymore. Do your job for United. And also it was, like cardinal sin for any United fan. Somebody's motorbike there. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
Okay.
Cardinal sin for any United fan is to say that Liverpool is better than Manchester United. Yes, it's true. To a certain point, but as a manager of Manchester United,
he didn't focus on the team itself.
Yeah, your pride is on the line, and you say Liverpool. We have to strive to be where Liverpool is right now. You cannot say that coming from a Manchester United manager. You cannot say that. You can say we have a lot to improve, but that was, and losing that game. Honestly speaking, I was so angry when I watched that game. United didn't even bother to try after Lingard scored that goal.
I think we had 31 attempts on goal?
32 attempts on goal, whereas United had 3, 4?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it was so bad, and I'm sadly, someone lost his job. Mourinho lost his job. Jose Mourinho lost his job, but it was time to go, and I think he overstayed his welcome also as well. True. On the flip side of the coin, we have Ole right now. 4 games on the trot, we have won.
Oh, yeah.
United playing beautiful attacking football again. Our defense is still pretty suspect. Yeah. So what do you think of Ole's contribution so far to United?
I think so far it's putting United back on the aggressive front. A team like United has always been traditionally known as someone that comes at you, someone who presses hard against the opposition. Granted, the games that you had were sort of the easier matches.
It was expected to win, but the manner that they won, which is what I like.
Like 4-1, 3-0 and stuff.
4-1, 4-1, 5-1, 4-1, 3-0.
Yeah.
So it's the manner of how United won. That's what got us believing that our team can actually do something. I know we will not win the league this season, and our goal is always to finish in the top 4.
Well, but just do us a favor and beat Manchester City.
Alright.
They need another loss.
Getting back to Ole, he's instilled that he understands the club coming from the Ferguson era as well. He understands what United is. He understands how the United mentality, and when you play for the shirt. You don't play. I know Pogba sometimes he plays for himself, but when you wear the shirt, it symbolizes.
You play for the team. You're not bigger than the club.
Yeah, it symbolizes something, and I'm so glad to watch United playing how they're playing again right now. Obviously, it's a bit too late, but still, I think we can catch up to 4th position. So what do you think? Do you think United can catch up to 4th?
I'm not sure because, again, you're looking at perspective United playing well. But again, Arsenal is also playing well.
Really? They just lost?
Well, they lost. But, it's still a team that's rebuilding. But I think they have a good manager. And then you're talking about Chelsea as well. Yeah. Talking about Tottenham. Because right now, we're talking about top 6. You have to expect either Chelsea or Tottenham to allocate that spot for you guys.
Yeah.
So it could be tough.
I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. It's going to be tough.
It's tough.
It's going to be very tough, but it's going to go down to the wire. But I believe that United can finish 4th. Even though it's we're 5 points behind Chelsea for 4th position. 8 points. I think it's doable. Sorry, no, 6 points. 6 points.
Okay,
I think it's
6
doable.
points is doable.
I think it's doable. We still need to play Chelsea at home. Chelsea
that will swing a good way.
Still needs to play a couple of games against the top 6. Arsenal, they always falter at the end. They'll have a good run of form. United,
I'm not sure because this is no longer the Wenger era.
Yeah, but let's just see how it goes, lah. But I think I will not predict the top 2 yet. 3, I think I'll give it to Spurs. But I think United can finish in the top four.
Okay, then one last sentiment, because coming from the perspective of a Liverpool fan, we still have to play you guys at Old Trafford if I'm not mistaken. And from me, I do not fancy playing United at this point with Solskjaer in charge. And do you think that now, prior to this, we were talking about Pochettino and Zidane, and I never really fancied either of them coming in. Do you want Solskjaer to keep, the reins as the Manchester United manager?
If things are going as the thing about Solskjaer, he's saying all the right things.
Yeah.
United needs to play attacking football. This is the colour of the club. This is what the club is all about. When you play for the shirt. Yes, he's saying these guys, even these guys are talented players. There's a reason why they're playing for Manchester United, because they are good players. You don't hear this coming from Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
You say it's so refreshing. And if United just to say okay, if we finish fourth, even if we don't, we go maybe we do well in the Champions League. Probably if we get past PSG, I would say give it to Solskjaer.
Yeah.
I would say give it to him, because United needs someone who understands the club. We tried with 3 managers who, little to the fact, didn't know much about the history of Manchester United. So I think give it to Solskjaer.
Okay, for me also, when I see your past managers, you talk about David Moyes. David Moyes maybe wasn't good enough. Louis van Gaal and David Moyes, they were too focused on themselves. But I was quite surprised, and in fact a little bit offended. But when Solskjaer came to Manchester United, they asked him, how do you feel about Liverpool? He said, I don't care, straight away.
No, that was when he was in Cardiff.
But then after that, they asked, right now it's like, he said after that, he only cares about Manchester United. Whoever's first, second, third, all that, he doesn't care. Manchester United is all he cares. And I think that's the step in the right direction for Manchester United
Exactly,
manager.
because, putting clubs like the love for the football club, I think that we've not had a manager who loves Manchester United as much as Ferguson as we have now with Ole. And growing up, he was a Liverpool fan. He was a Liverpool fan.
Well, strange things happen.
I was a Liverpool fan. Imagine Gerrard being growing up a Liverpool fan and playing for Manchester United. So it was
I would love to see him manage Manchester United.
I don't think that will happen. But
maybe.
I would say give it to Ole lah.
Okay, now let's segue into our next thing. Right now, Manchester City, the other side of Manchester, they lost 3 games prior to playing Liverpool, and everyone was expecting Manchester City to lose this game. I had my suspicions and my anxiety going into this match, but now Liverpool have finally lost after 20 games. No, the 21 game is their loss. And I don't know, how do you feel about that?
Honestly, about last night's game, it could have gone either way. Liverpool played quite well. City played quite well as well. What you can see, these two teams are miles apart with the other Premier League teams in terms of talent and in terms of team cohesion also as well. And it was a beautiful game. I think it was a really good game. I think Liverpool were a bit unlucky. They didn't. They managed to have more possession, but they didn't take most of their chances. Even though they did go through one. I still think that should have gone in the clear of the line.
It's 1.1 centimeters off.
But these two teams will challenge all the way for the title. It was so beautiful. It was so nice to watch. So great to watch that we have someone to challenge City right now for the title. Even though
it's Liverpool.
If you ask me whether I want City to Liverpool to win, I would want City to win. I want City to win. but it makes the Premier League more interesting. That we have two teams here. Is it on a neutral point of view? It's great to watch that two teams playing fantastic football. The team chemistry is very strong. It's a good advertisement for the Premier League, because the Premier League sadly has been overshadowed by the Spanish league this past 2 years with the Ronaldo and Messi thing going on over there. But the Premier League right now, I think they have the two. I would say this: the two strongest teams in Europe is Liverpool and City. And these two teams, if they don't make it to at least the semi-finals, I'll be very surprised.
Okay.
Very, very surprised.
I mean, people are already pegging Liverpool to win the Champions League, and I'm, still on the fence with that. But I mean, saying what people are saying about Liverpool and City right now.
Let's just not get carried away, let's put it away. But the team is there. I still think Lovren is not good enough to play for Liverpool. They're lucky they have someone like Becker and Van Dijk over there.
We're not lucky, we spent a lot of money on them.
Yeah, that's why I say you're lucky that they have their players, But other than that, the team around them, my God, Bobby Firmino, Salah and Mane, what a revelation, man. Even Van Dijk.
Shaqiri coming.
Shaqiri, that 4 feet tall troll.
That midget that, you know, sacked Mourinho for you guys.
Yeah. So it's gonna be great watching this whole season. I'm so glad that we get to talk about it also towards the end of the season, that to see how this unfolds, because I think we're going to look back at this video at the end of the season as well, and we say, like, you know, like, we called it, man.
We called it.
We called it.
But okay, who would you call to win the Premier League right now?
Oh,
Because I'm going to come from a biased fan's perspective, but again, I'm anxious, so I will not jinx it. But where do you come from?
it's Liverpool's to lose.
Liverpool's
To lose, because if they lose it, they're only
Because
themselves to blame.
four points.
They're only themselves to blame. Like like during the 2013-2014 season, it was theirs to lose and they lost it. So Liverpool right now is the odds-on favourite to win the title, but it's theirs to lose. Let's put it that way. Alright? So, where do you think? You think Liverpool's going to win it?
That's why I say I'm not going to say, because I don't want to jinx it. Okay. Because I am so... Every match I'm watching it with such anxiety right now. I think every Liverpool fan feels that way. People are celebrating all that kind of stuff, but we are the only club that has slipped so many times. We are very similar to Tottenham in that way. So I just hope that we take every game as it comes.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this question also. From your point, at the end of the season, who do you think will be the player of the league?
Player of the season.
Player of the season.
Thinking about it, probably Virgil van Dijk, because people keep saying that, you know,
For the PFA Player of the Year.
PFA Player of the Year. I think he won also one of the months recently. And everyone, you know, you talk to an Arsenal fan, you talk to a Manchester United fan, Man City not so much, but everyone says we need a Van Dijk, we need a Van Dijk, we need a Van Dijk. You know, nobody says we need a Özil, nobody says we need a Sanchez, you know, nobody says they need a Lukaku lah. Okay, put it this way.
No, because you see the importance of, I understand why people say that, because the importance of a football team is always to build through your backbone. And if you have a strong defense, it's much more better than having a good offense, because if you score 2, the opponent can score 3. You know, like with Van Dijk down there, it's, even though it's one-on-one against two strikers or so, you would expect him to be in position to nick the ball. It's like how Terry, Ferdinand and Vidic were back in the day as well. They were solid defenders, and Van Dijk is the only one right now in the league who can do that.
And it's not only just a technical skill point, he's also knowing how to command the team.
Exactly.
He's not on the ball, no. He can scream at everyone, get together. And we have Becker also, second guy screaming at everyone, get together. Can you think about it? Before this game, Liverpool had only conceded 8 goals.
8 goals, huh?
8 goals. Right there, the 20 games, 8 goals. Like, single digit. Where do you hear of stuff like that, you know? So yeah, I mean, I think that's PFA Player of the Year.
So let's put it this way. Okay, let's look at our Moobara games that's coming up.
Okay.
So you know, Spurs is United's first big test is against Spurs. Okay, no disrespect to the other teams like Bournemouth and stuff. So we're playing Spurs on the 14th of the month. Playing at Wembley Stadium. So how do you think it's going to go down?
I oddly enough prefer United to win this match. But I think it'll be a good test for Solskjaer, and I don't know if he can organise a defence, but maybe I'm still swaying towards Tottenham, perhaps 2-1, but I'm hoping for a draw.
I think United's going to win 2-1.
2-1.
I think United's going to win 2-1. This is our only prediction, looking at the form guide, because we don't know what's going to happen this week at the FA Cup. But for the Premier League, I think United's going to nick it against Spurs 2-1 for their first big test.
2-1 to Spurs. 2-1 to Spurs, 2-1 to United.
Yep. Alright, so there's a lot more to talk about. I think we're going to adjourn to you can listen to our radio show as well on radio. You know, this is one few things. We are so sorry they've been video away for a long time, but it's only a holiday
everyone is also out there enjoying themselves.
Exactly.
So,
Alright, so this is Ariton
and Casey.
Alright, we're signing off till next week on the Moobara Football Show.
Ciao, guys.
Ciao.
Predict the score on our featured matches for a chance to win cash prizes. Play, watch and win with Moobara.